God had a plan for my baby, the one that I had conceived by mistake. How could that be part of God's plan? I grew up in church and knew about God. I was always a pretty good kid, never really got in too much trouble. When I was 18, I had just gotten out of an abusive relationship and met this guy. We dated about 4 months, and on Valentine's Day, I found out that I was pregnant. One of the first things I felt was guilt, shame, fear. I was terrified. I knew that I would have to tell my parents and that they'd be disappointed. I was disappointed in myself. I felt like I had really disappointed God and that I wouldn't be able to do anything for Him without this mark on my life. I thought my life was ruined, that I had messed up so bad that I couldn't possibly have a good future. My boyfriend's mom suggested that I try Lifeline. I went with my boyfriend, and the first thing, we went into a counseling room with this woman. She counseled us on how we'd like to proceed with the pregnancy. I told her that I definitely didn't want an abortion, but I didn't really know what to do. I had never really changed a diaper or fed a baby, or I'd barely even held a baby before. How was I supposed to be a mom if I didn't even know how to do these simple things? Before we left, she prayed that God would give us peace with the decisions that we had to make, and she prayed for the life that was inside me and for the plan that God had for him or her and for me. I was so thankful that this woman seemed to believe that there was this life inside of me that God had actually created on purpose. And she really inspired me to want to do the same thing. I started to wonder if maybe this was part of God's plan for my life, that I would be able to help other girls going through an unplanned pregnancy by telling my story, to help them realize that they're not alone and that there is somewhere for them to turn to if they need help. Lifeline was there for me. They didn't condone my sin, but they helped me see that beauty can come even from a mistake.